And finally, guys, Naeto C is back, people.
Hey, Jana, hey, Naeto C is back. Hey, Oma.
Anyways, guys, welcome to yet another very exciting and dramatic review video of The Voice Nigeria Season 4. My channel, Chekube Isaac Eze is my name, and once again, you are welcome. This is a platform where we lovers and fans of The Voice Nigeria come together to sample our diverse opinion about the show, talk about the things that we love and rant about the things that we do not like, and of course, support our faves. It's all about the fun, excitement, the cruise, and whatnot right here on this channel. So just in case you're new here, please ensure that you like this video, share this video, share up your family WhatsApp group, understand, and drop a comment on the comment section. Or more comment section are cruise. So if you snooze, you lose, understand. And do not forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell so you get to be the very first to find out when I drop a new content on this platform. Now, guys, after 2 weeks of dragging us through the streets of Poto and Premium Shege, 7 rivers and 7 seas, finally, the long-awaited and most anticipated live shows of The Voice Nigeria Season 4 was finally upon us over the weekend, and trust me, guys, it was beautiful. First of all, I must say thank you, guys. Even though upon still, regardless, everything they happen, you guys gave us the show regardless. You understand? Now, before we talk about the performances, can I just talk about the things that I noticed happened yesterday? Okay, happened over through the week and the weekend. Now, it was rumored that The Voice Nigeria live show is not actually a live show. Okay, some persons I saw comments on the comment section on their Instagram page where people were ranting about the deleted post they made earlier on, sampling clips from the live show to promote the live show that apparently wasn't supposed to have happened at the point in time it was posted. Okay, so how come? Now, I, for one, have an opportunity to, witness the production of the live shows for Nigerian idols on several occasions. And trust me, guys, it is an actual live shows. Like 7 p.m. is going to be 7 p.m. across all the networks that is being aired. Do you understand? Everybody's already sitting in the studio. The director is set, the production manager is set, the producer, whatever presenter, everybody's already sitting in the studio. As a matter of fact, they've already done like a rundown of the production, like twice from start to the end. The contestants are already prepped. Like everybody's ready to go live. The live audience already seated in the studio at about 6 p.m. before airing time. But I cannot really say the same for The Voice Nigeria right now, because I'll even explain that they have different timings across different TV platforms. Do you understand? It sort of means that there's some sort of rebroadcast going on, or not really live. So I think it's actually like a live. It's a live show for what it's called, but it's not really a live show, literally. But can we just ignore all of that and focus on the singing and just enjoy the show at the end of the day? Can we do that? Then another thing I noticed is the fact that why they gave us Naeto C, we're not going to where they carry Keten Shogo and Yola. But anyways, we were graced with the presence of the amazing Omo, Ani Icha, and Ketura Kings. Like, they were really amazing with the presentation. It was classy, it was professional. They kept it simple, but yet very impeccable. I really must commend them. So I think we can give it to them for that. All right, yeah, they did very well. Now let's jump right into the performances for the night. Firstly, we saw a group performance of the contestants on probation that we voted for during the song titled Freedom by Beyonce. Now, by now, I think it's no news that the sound isn't really great at all, and it's sort of reflected on the performance. I think singers and musicians really tried, so let's have the sound system to blame for whatever reason it made us not to connect with the performance fully. But then again, I felt it could have been, well coordinated and well choreographed, because I won't lie, towards the end, it became a little bit chaotic as everyone were trying to outdo the other. After which, it was revealed that Brian and Mars were the talents saved by the audience, and honestly, it was a good and well-deserved save at the end of the day. Now, the very first contestant to grace the stage for the night was the amazing Amaka doing the song by Tiwa Savage, Wanted. Now, Amaka was, oh Jesus Christ, Amaka scattered everywhere as usual. Now, I honestly couldn't get Akuna off my mind while watching Amaka perform. It was electrifying. Once again, I don't really know why we had to hear the dancers on stage giving signal. I could literally hear them talk while dancing. Overall, it was a great way to start the show. Well done, Amaka. Well, I'm trying to rush this video to make it, very, very fast so we don't spend so much time, but yet, quite engaging as always, right? Now, moving on with the show, the next contestant to perform was Nicole singing Celine Dion's That's the Way It Is. Now, Celine Dion is known for her incredibly high-pitched and beautiful tone, which is very prevalent in almost all her songs and performances over the years. Now, you could tell that Nicole was rather playing too safe with her performance, really. I can't, be certain if her voice was hoarse, but she carefully avoided all of the high notes from the start of the song to the very end. Well, let me know if you think otherwise. For me, I think she was being very careful, like she wasn't really going up, she was just, bypassing all of the high notes. Let me know what you think on the comment section. Now, moving on with the show, the next contestant to perform for the night was Queen Jasper singing Only Girl by Rihanna. Now, great attitude, great singing. Once again, I would really have enjoyed the singing more, but for the sound, it was at this point I realized that I'm not really enjoying the show. The lapses are simply over the roof at this point. It was quite tiring. Now, great sound. You can't really overemphasize the importance of having a great sound in a musical competition. Yes. Once the sound is great, like you don't really struggle to do so much to sound like a superstar. But when you have a terrible sound, trust me, you go suffer. You go suffer to do it's not a sweet, trust me. Up next was the amazing Adiola, who sang If I Were a Boy by Beyonce, and once again the pretty angel transformed into a dragon and did justice to the song. Well, in as much as I think the runs and slurs should have been done more accurately for Beyonce's song, I still think she tried, to own the song and give us a show. Now, on the Red Room, I noticed how they sort of forgot to, give Amaka the chance to speak and, ask her how she felt about the performance alongside the other contestants who previously performed. But I guess that was just, an oversight. Up next was Brian with the song Mama by Boyz II Men. Firstly, I thought at this stage of the competition, they ought to have a fashion designer to style all of them. But what's going on with Brian's outfits now? Hiloti, what's it happen? Fashion designers, what did they play now? So then again, The Voice is a global brand. I really don't expect us to be seeing the numbering sellotape on the microphones, where that of other countries, they have designers microphone with the bling bling, all the shiny. That's what they wear for the microphone hands. But we're just seeing that white sellotape where they wrote those number 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. You're not plumb now. I think we can do better, guys. Performance-wise, it started a bit quite unsure, but then again, he came through. It was an emotional moment indeed, and Waja gave him a standing ovation. He restored my hope on the lives after Amaka's performance. Really, thank you so much, Brian, for giving us a show. Now, up next to perform was Ikande, Ikande. Hey, Ikande did Always Pray For You by Nosa Omorike. Now, I think the god of Ikande is really at work. I tell you, the god of Ikande is at work, because how do you explain that during his performance, everything was so good? The sound system, for some reason, was clean. The pictures were so good. The shots that were taken during his performance were so beautiful. The background display was a perfect match, and his voice was so sweet. It felt so good for once, and then I was like, this is the Voice Nigeria show. Although for the starting, the dancers, almost missed their very first step, but we didn't really take anything away from the performance at the end of the day. Now, the Voice Nigeria, I think it's actually okay to have a digital sound effect added to your production. But if you want to make sense, you understand? It was very obvious, like we just noticed they add something to. Do you understand? I don't really know. I think the hall is not really. I don't think they have audience in the auditorium. Judging from where they position that red room almost directly behind the judges, and that space, we already know that maybe after the space, somewhere around the space is where the audience usually are. And I can literally count the number of times I've seen clips of the audience. I think it was the beginning of the very beginning of the show era, where Waje had to give some persons in the audience gift items, and few other times where we cited them behind the judges. But so far so good. We've not really seen any cross section of people clapping and cheering their faves on stage. So I don't really know what was happening. But then again, I think if you need to put digital sound effects, let it make sense. They just blend way. And obviously, every year we just come down. They'll call it hey, ooh, ah. No, not long now. yeah, we can do better. Up next to perform for the night was Faith Jason, who sang You Are Not Alone by Michael Jackson. I must really commend Waja's honesty for, I felt exactly the same way as well, and I was really hoping that the truth be told. I actually expected so much from him, but he gave an average secondary school theatrical performance vibe. Distractions from the dancers were too much in my opinion, and I think his voice was a little bit shaky at some point. A different song really would have made a difference. Faith Jason is not a newbie when it comes to music entertainment space, especially when it comes to music competition. He was on Nigerian Idol season 6, and I was actually expecting so much from him. Anyways, guys, I wish you all the best, Faith Jason, on this journey of yours. Now, moving on with the competition, up next to perform was our own girl, Tejiri. This Tejiri now fine girl. Tejiri's skin is skinning. Now, she came up with a performance of the song titled Love Rhythm by Rotimi. The performance was really excellent. It was a superstar quality performance. The energy was so good, the attitude was believable. I was freaking impressed and proud of her, man. Vocally, the very first contestant that delivered the most, and she was fully in control from beginning to the end. Say you they happen now, you just give us one kind of different part of you. Couple like say they invite, how they call them, they book Amishko perform for the show as guest performer. Because it was so sweet. Like, she was in her moments, like in her full elements. Anyways, guys, well done, Tejiri. Thank you so much for giving us a show last night. Matthew Baritone was up next with a song titled You Will Never Walk Alone by Josh Graben. We all know that Matthew is on a league of his own, really, and he did so great, of course. Although I have my own concerns and quite a number of things to note from his performance, like the movement and shaky end, but let's leave all of that and focus on the most important things. He tried, and as we all know, his stay in the competition right now is in the hands of us, the audience. Well, not just for him, but I think for every one of the other contestants left on the show. I think The Voice Nigeria, it's, I think it's okay for them to have like a smoke on stage. Smoke people like they sing, you just see all kinds of prestigious, they go around. It gives a very, very beautiful ambience. But I think the ambience was a little bit dry. Do you understand? So I'm just asking, I don't know. I think having a fog machine on stage is really gonna help to make it. I'm not saying it's not fine, but I think it's gonna be a lot more beautiful having that as well to add to the ambience of the performance of the show. Now, moving on, the last performer for the night was Mars, who came with the song titled Rude by Magic. Now, Mars is a very strong competitor on the show right now, and if care is not taken, it's gonna be they never see me coming situation for him. He brought fire on stage and his personality was felt. Emotions and energy were so great. Do you understand? The only thing I don't quite, connect with during his performance was the traditional concept they try to spin with the attire and dancers. I was trying so much to, connect with it, but it wasn't really gelling very well. But then again, Mars delivered as always. You could tell that he's very versatile and he's got a very great commercial value for the African audience. Thank you so much, Mars, for giving us a show last night. Thank you. And my best performance for the night is between Tejiri, Mars, and Amaka. They did so well for me. The coaches were given the power to fast forward one member of their team to the semi-finals, or more concept joke. But anyways, Jennifer was picked by Coach Naeto C, while Ikande was picked by Coach Waje. I think there's a part where we, the audience, have to drop every other thing aside, all our sentiments, the crying and wailing, and get to work and vote to save our face. Because whether I like it or not, there's going to be a winner at the end of the day. Someone's going to walk away with the money, the contracts, and all the goodies. Now, who would that person be? Would it be your fave? If you want me to be like your fave, then win. Right now, gather your village people, enter on our WhatsApp group, do everything, drag people when I press, make them vote to ensure stay now on the night win. Do you understand? I really want to know what your opinion are on the show so far, especially for last night's show. Drop it on the comment section. Can I understand the reason why The Voice Nigeria don't go log their comment section to really keep for River Naja and River Benue. Don't worry, drop your comments on the comment section. I get your time. Okay, George Belefu for that place. I get your time. I will reply the one after reply. You understand? Well, thank you so much, guys. My super fan for the week is none other than Victory Daniels. Yay! Thank you so much. I see all the things we do. You understand? I see you. Don't worry. Your teeth come, please. Still not done for your demos. Don't worry. Everything go legit for your side. You understand? Thank you so much. Anyways, guys, my birthday is coming up on Wednesday. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Hey. Anyways, guys, slide into my DM on Instagram at Chikubi Isaac and wish me well, pray for me, and send me all your goodies. Don't worry yourself. I go share everything already. I got on with Fadi pepper when I was saying, give me understand across all social media platforms. Ensure that you follow me at Chikubi Isaac. Like this video, drop a comment on the comment section. And until next week, we're coming up again with another fresh and exciting episode of this review video of The Voice Nigeria. Until next time, keep it locked down, stay safe, stay out of troubles, not go find trouble, not beat you. Love you guys. Bye bye.